Welcome to this tutorial. Today, I'll guide you through the process of creating a contact form and sending it by email. We'll start with a contact page that already has some content. Our goal is to place the contact form inside an empty column. First, ensure the column is selected. Then click on the GitHub Copilot button. If you don't see this button, it means GitHub Copilot isn't enabled yet. To enable it, follow the instructions in the Wappler documentation section, which I'll link below this video. In the GitHub Copilot window, I've chosen to replace the selected node and set the model to Claude 3.5 Sonnet. By the time you watch this video, even more advanced models might be available. The prompt for creating the contact form is: design a contact page featuring a contact form with fields for full name, email address, and message. Incorporate this form within a Bootstrap card, using floating labels. Ensure each input field has a name attribute, and assign an id to the form. After hitting generate, the form is designed automatically. How good is that? To ensure the security of our form against misuse, we need to implement a cross-site request forgery token. Why a CSRF token? A CSRF, cross-site request forgery, token can help protect against bots and malicious users submitting forms on your website. The token is a unique, secret, and unpredictable value that is included in each form submission. When a user submits a form, the token is validated on the server side to ensure that the request came from an authorized source. Begin by navigating to the Workflows tab and selecting Server Connect Settings. Under the CSRF tab, enable CSRF and save the changes. There are two ways to add CSRF protection to your pages: using a global meta tag or adding a hidden CSRF input in each form. For this project, we'll use the global method. Open the Layout page, select the app node, and add a meta tag. In the General tab, choose the CSRF token. Then, use the Dynamic Data Picker to select the CSRF token under Functions. Save the Layout page to protect all forms site-wide. To send the form via email, start by creating the mailer component. Navigate to the Globals section in the Workflows panel and select the option to create a new mailer. Once the new mailer, named Mail, is created, go to the Properties panel and input the necessary information. Consult your host for the correct settings. Typically, the SMTP setting should be used, with the host name starting with mail followed by the domain name. If the host has a secure link, enable the SSL option and set the port to 465. Finally, enter the login details for the mailer. Save and close the file to enable the mailer for site-wide use. Proceeding, save the contact page to ensure the form details are available on the back end. Next, navigate to the API node in the Workflows panel and create a new folder named Forms. Inside this folder, create the JSON file called Contact. After selecting the input step, link to the contact page. Import the form details from the form. With the form inputs now linked, I proceed to add the Send Mail step by selecting Mailer from the side panel and dragging Send Mail into the Steps panel. Enter the subject. This can be anything that suits. The sender details are obtained from the posted inputs. Enter the details for the recipient. The mail body is obtained from the posted inputs. Finally, I save and close the file. To complete the form, it needs to be connected to the backend by converting it to a Server Connect form. Select the Contact Form API that was just created for the action. To enhance the user experience, add a notification component. Instead of placing it on the contact page, add it to the layout page to make it available site-wide. Open the layout page, insert the notification component inside the app node. Save the page, and return to the contact page. With the form selected, navigate to Dynamic Events, choose Server Connect, and Success. In the Actions editor, select the success notification and add the success message. To prevent the same message from being sent multiple times, add a form reset action. Save the file, and the contact form with email functionality is complete. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching.